Laya Shala. Imagine Mukani Hakodam, which means to rise and face the east. All right? This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanawa Shvashamayim Kadash Haya Shaka Yahweh Malawaka Lava Razaka Haya Asha Barakasa Kawa Haya Vashamayim Thundernaw will come. Call you one Maslakanaw, Kawatanawa, Kazalaknawa, Kawatanawa, Wala Tabanawa. When I saw one of all, Habshawana. Mayun, Rad, Kaya, Hamalakwa, Alawata, Barak, La Numi, Aman. The Lord's Prayer in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Amen. The power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Shemel Shah, Babu Shah, Nathunga now, Hakat, Laba'a, Kamakala, Kamanawa, Hakat, Atahar, Hamatazari, Hakat, Lahakim, Hamaki, Hakat, our Kawat, Atama'ala, the Garsh by Shemel Shah, Torah in the English. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power against unclean spirits to cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Bless Israel in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah, Barak Banav, Waya Sha'ala, Wahabaya, Sapari, Barak, Hashem Yahweh Shah, Kawara. Bless Israel in the English. What we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, bless us in Yasha'ala. In the school, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. All right. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Aharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Yazaria, Azaria, Ma'ayan, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayan, Warakasa, Al-Yathan, the Mawatch, Ragaka, Ayan, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanamam, Wala'a, Yashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazaka, Ayat, Yanaka, Yamamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yakak, Wayarak, Layala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makara, Yashimar, Afapashka, Yahweh, Yashimar, Sagaata, Wawaka, Mayata, Wa'ai, Avalam. Psalms 121 in English. I looked up my eyes into the hills from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He when I sleep, I feel to be moved. He that keepeth thee when I slumber, behold. He that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keep, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. The Lord shall preserve thy going out. So like, he shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim Adam Yalaka, Alta Karash, Alta Shakwa, Al Kayahana, Awagika, Yahamiyawan, Ra'ash, Al Amaka, Yaradilma. Sawada, Wayataya, Tazawa, Al Tazapawanyaka, Amara, Lakawa, Nakakidam, Mongolia, Wala'a, Yasakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Ivila, Kaya, Nawai Tazawa, Laba, Yakadawa, Alika, Warayat, Yakaraka, Ahoy, Adawam, Wayashama Alayam. Wa'amu Wagarim, Kabor, Wamawan, Wamalak, for the shot, Shabi, Tata War, Gamashi War, Nagawa, Imam, Hayawa, Sarwa, the Bayalawa, Salah, Ashabaham, Kamadi, Kasia Sara'a, Hayabi, Banakor, Kuyashwan, Ashamayan, Mayanda Or, Hayawa, Daman, La'adama, Shayathumwa, Nada Ya Mawan Kaira, Ukazabak, Ukazor Manai, Call Nasi Akumwa, Ashar, Amara, Narasha, Nanawa, Af, Naawa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shatamu, Kagalu, Kakwash, the 20-year-old Ka'ash, the Bible Yair, Wa Kalaba, Kalahat, Harden, Khan, Theradakma, Basarika, Wabasa, Patka, Kalahum, Ala'a, Payahum, Kualawan, Wayabafasha, Shakar, Yahweh, Yabashua, Wayabahom, Wayai, Wayakaparo, Wayabanu, Wayagaiba, Kaya Aka, Shakar, Yahweh, Labata, Ali1, Al Kaharakaza. Psalms 83 in the English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O Yahweh. But lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off of being a nation, that the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against it. The tabernacles of Edom and the Israelites of Moab and the Hagarenes, the Baal and Ammon and Amalek, the Philistines, the Arabs of Tyre. The shore also was joined with them. They opened the children of Lot, Salah, doing to them as the Midian, as a Sisera, as a Jabin, as the book of Kisan, which bears at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, making nobles like a rib, and like Zeb, yea, all the princes as Sabah and as Amunah, who said, Let us seek to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession on my power, making like a wheel as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burns the wood, and as the flames set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid of thy storm. Put their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let us be found in trouble forever. Yea, let us be put to shame and perish, and that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. Power structures. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of heaven and earth, and all things living, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shah, listen to us now, right now. Say he was a curse that punish from destruction to the heathen that speak against us, like prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests. There's like brothers in the schools. Say he was a curse that punish from destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the treasure of the rich of Israel that refused to give to the school. Force the riches to enter thy sanctuary. Say he was a curse that punish from destruction to the Edomites and the nation and the druggists, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood. Other governments of our enemies, everlasting synagogues and armies, Roman Catholic Church, Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Haas the gay movement, the lesbian movement, spies, works in witchcraft, NASA space program, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, the cable access channels, and the radio channels. Convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way. Or try to stop it to broadcast your words about the planet Earth. Let lose all the plagues caused to go to and fro to the earth and consume them. Let the plagues shut the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shai and Michael and Gabriel come down to flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that is the angels that have done it. Cause it to spread to the media throughout the whole world. Cause them to shake out like coming. In the name of Yahweh Shai, thank you always, so be it. All right. Sorry, which means to turn. Right. All right. All right. Yeshavium, which means to be seated. All right. Okay. There we go. All right, first things first, I want to say shalom, Yahweh Shina Shabbat to the brothers, shalom, Yahweh Shamar, Yahweh Shina Shach to the sisters. All right, I is SUPK, Minnesota, with the Sabbath service, as you know, every Saturday. If you have any questions or concerns, be sure to, type it into the chat, all right? We are not the Christian church. We do answer any questions that you might have, okay? All right? If I could. All right. So we are in Genesis chapter 32, verses 4, okay? Now, as always, we are going to get the Hebrew first, and then we are going to get into the English to translate it. Okay? Let me see something real quick. All right. All right. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. All right, let's go ahead and just dive into it real quick. This is Genesis chapter 32, verse 4. Waya tazawa, atham, la amar, ka. Ta marwan, la dunya, la ashwa, ka, amar, abadan, yaikwa, ain, laban, garathia, wakar, I, atha. Verse 5. Wayaya, laya, shawar, wa kamamar, select wa kamawar, tazan, wa bai, worship a ka, wa ashila ka, lahagya, la danya, la mataza'a, kan, bayanya. Verse 6. Wayashabya, select Wayashabwa, Hamala Akim, Al, Yaikwa, Lamar, Bayan, select Ba'anwa, Al, Akyak, Al, Ashwa, Wagum, Halak, La Kora Athak, Wa'arabai, Malawath, Ayash, Aimwa. Verse 7. Wayara'ah, Yaitwa, Ma'ai, Wayatazar, Lawa, Wayakataza, Ath, Ha'ain, Ashar, Aqua, Wa'ath, Hatazan, Wa'ath, Habaquar, Wahagamoyam, Lashanya. Makawath. Verse 8. Wayamar. Yabawa'a. Aishwa. Al. Hamakana. Ha-ka. Wahakawa. Wahaya. Hamakana. Hanashar. Lapayata. Verse 9. Wayamar. Jaikwa. Alhaya. Abaya. Abraham. So like Abraham. Wa alaya. Abaya. Yatazakat. Yahweh. Hamar. Alya. Shawab. La Ratazak. So like, give me 1 second. This is the tongue twister right here. Wallah ma slaki. Wallah ma wa la thought. Wallah ma wa thought. All right. Wa ayat yaba. Wa yatab yaba. Wa yatab yaba. I mock. Verse 10, last verse. Quatanathia. Makol. Hakasadia. One Makol. Hamath. Ashar. Shalaki. Ashiath. Ath. Abadad. Kaya. Bamaqualia. Abarathia. Ath. Hayaradan. Hazah. Wayatha. Hayayathia. Lashanya. Salakia. Makanwath. And that's it on that. All right, clap it up. All right. All right, that's it on that. Let's go ahead and get into the scriptures. This is Genesis chapter 32. Let's start at verse 1 all the way to verse 10, all right? And Jacob went on his way, and the angels of God met him. Verse 2. And when Jacob saw them, he said, this is God's host. And he called the name of that place Mahanaim. Verse 3. And Jacob sent messengers before him to Esau, his brother, unto the land of Seir, the country of Edom. Verse 4. And he commanded them, saying, thus shall ye speak unto my lord Esau, Thy servant Jacob saith thus, I have sojourned with Laban and stayed there until now. Verse 5. And I have oxen and asses and flocks and men servants and women servants, and I have sent to tell my Lord, that I may find grace in thy sight. Verse 6. And the messengers returned to Jacob, saying, we came to thy brother Esau, and also he cometh to meet thee, and 400 men with him. 7. Then Jacob was greatly afraid and distressed, and he divided the people that was with him, and the flocks and herds and the camels into 2 bands. So 2 bands meaning in 2 ranks. And said, if Esau come to the one company and smite it, then the other company which is left shall escape. And Jacob said, O God of my father Abraham, and God of my father Isaac, the Lord which saidest unto me, return unto thy country and to thy kindred, and I will deal with thee. Verse 10. I am not worthy of the least of all the mercies and all the truth, which thou hast showed unto thy servant, for with my staff I passed over this Jordan, and now I am become 2 bands. Okay. All right. So long story short, the angels have met Jacob and Esau as well. But when the angels had came back to speak with Jacob, they had gave him some news as far as what was going on, as far as the interactions being met with Esau and also with Jacob. All right. So we are going to read more about that in a second. Let's get the other precepts. All right, let's go ahead and get Genesis chapter 32, verse 11. All right. Give me 1 second here. How to Yelania Na'a Mayad Akia Mayad Aishwa Aishwa Salaki Kaya Yara'a Anakia Aqua. Yeah. Hun. Yabawa'a. Wakanya. Al. Bunyam. Verse 12. Watha. Amarath. Hayata. Ayataya. Aimak. Washamathia. Ad. Jarak. Kakawal. Hayam. Ashar. La'a. Yasapar. Marab. Verse 13. Wayalan. Shum. Balayala. Hawa'a. Wayakwak. Man. Haba'a. Bayadwa. Manka. La Aishwa. Akyawa. Verse 14. Izium. Ma'athium. Watayashim. Asharium. Rekoyim. Ma'athia. Slay. Wa'ayanyam. Isharium. Verse 15. Gamoyim. Mayan Yaquamath. Math. Slaki. Wabanyam. Shalashim. Parawath. Arabayim. Waparium. Ishara. Afnath. Isharium. Iron. Ishara. So like verse 16. Wayathan. Bayad. Ibadua. Idar. Labadwa. Wayamar Al. Ibadua. Ibarwa. Lapanya. Wayarak. The Shamwa. Bayan. Idar. Wabayan. Idar. Verse 17, last verse. Wayatazawa. Af. Hara Ashwan. La Mar Kaya. Wapagashak. Ashwa. Akya. Washalak. La Amar. Lamya. Atha. Wana. Talak. Walamya. Allah. Lapanya. And that's it on that. All right, wrap it up. All right, let's go ahead and keep it going. All right. So that was Genesis chapter 32, verses 11 through 17. Let's go ahead and read. Verse 11 in English. Deliver me, I pray thee, from the hand of my brother, from the hand of Esau, for I fear him, lest he will come and smite me, and the mother with the children. 12. And thou saidest, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea, which cannot be numbered for multitude. 13. And he lodged there that same night, and took of that which came to his hand a present for Esau his brother. 14. 200 she-goats and 20 he-goats, 200 ewes and 20 rams. 15. 30 milch camels with their coats, 40 kine and 10 bulls, 20 she-asses and 10 fowls. 16. And he delivered them into the hand of his servants, every drove by themselves, and said unto his servants, Pass over before me, and put a space betwixt drove and drove. 17. And he commanded the foremost, saying, When Esau my brother meeteth thee, and asketh thee, saying, Whose art thou, and whither thou goest, And who are these before thee? So it's right there. So pretty much, Esau, not Esau, but Jacob is, so afraid of Esau, which is the older brother, if I'm not mistaken. So he's afraid of Esau because of the power that he has. And so Jacob is going to, move around, is what it sounds like. All right. He's going to move around to where he's not in the space where his brother is going to be. Now, of course, he's letting the man that he's like, Jacob's letting the man know that he's speaking to. If once Esau does arrive, this is what you tell him, and this is what you don't tell him. If he asks of this is what you tell him. All right. Let him know that this is this and this is that. Okay. And we are going to figure out more of what Jacob's instructions or how Jacob is going to move before Esau arrives. All right. Now, also to understand that Esau was blessed with the sword. So he has power when it comes to military and numbers and things of that sort. All right. To this very day. Because you got to ask yourself, who rules the world right now? It's not so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native Indians. It's going to be your oppressor, the one that hires you, fires you, the one that, can honor you or dishonor you, the one that can get you in, put you in jail or take you out of jail. Okay, so just think about that. The ones that make laws, executive orders, things of that sort on your life. Those that are president, all right, on your life. Okay, all right. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. Let's see. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. All right. We are in Genesis chapter 32, verse 18 through 24. All right. Genesis chapter 32, verse 18. Well, Amarath. Labadat. Yaitwa. Manka. Hawa'a. Shalaka. La Adanya. La Aishwa. Wahana. Gum. Hawa'a. Akaryanwa. Verse 19. Wayatazawa. Gum. Hashanya. Gum. Hashalayashya. Gum. Call. Hahalakim. Akaria. Hadarium. Lamar. Kadabar. Hazah. Thadabarwan. Ashwa. Ramatazakam. Aqua. Verse 20. Wamerthum. Gum. Hana. Abadat. Yaitwa. Akarianwa. Kaya. Amar. Akapara. Akapara, Salaki. Panya what? Bamanka. Halakha. Lapanya. Wakarya. Khan. Ara'a. Panyawa. Awalaya. Yasha. Panya. Verse 21. Wakabar. Hamanka. Al. Panyawa. Wahawa'a. Lan. Bailayela. Hawa'a. Hawa'a. Salati. Bamakana. Verse 22. Wayakwam. Balayela. Hawa'a. Wayakwak. Ath. Shanya. Bashiyashwa. Wa'ath. Shafya. Shapakafyawa. Wa'ath. Akar. Shalak. Akkad. Ishar. Shalak. Yalad Yawa. Waya Ibar. Ath. My Ibar. Yabak. Verse 23. Waya Kwakam. Waya Abari. Ath. Hanakol. Waya Abar. Ath. Ashar. Lawa. Verse 24, last verse. Waya Wathar. Yaikwa. Labadwa. Waya Abak. Ayash. Anwa. Ai. Alawath. Hashakar. And that's it on that. All right. So that was Genesis chapter 32, 18 through 24 in the Hebrew. Now we're going to get back into the English. All right. So verse 30, Genesis chapter 32, verse 18. Then thou shalt say, they be thy servant Jacob's. It is a present sent unto my Lord Esau. And behold, also he is behind us. 19. And so commanded he the second and the third and all that followed the drove, saying, on this manner shall ye speak unto Esau when ye find him. 20. And say ye moreover, behold, thy servant Jacob is behind us, for he said, I will appease him with the present that goeth before me, and afterward I will see his face. Peradventure, he will accept of me. 21. So went the present over, the present over before him, and himself lodged that night in the company. 22. And he rose up that night and took his 2 wives and 2 women servants and his 11 sons and passed over for Jabbok. 23. And he took them and sent them over the brook and sent over that he had. 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day. All right. So once again, so this is getting into to the point where Jacob has sent his family away and let Esau pass by. And of course, Jacob had ended up fighting with the angel, which is going to come up shortly. All right. All right. So just give me a second here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So let's read. Let me see here. 1 second. 1 second, y'all bear with me. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. All right, so let's go ahead and finish up the rest of chapter 32. We are going to read one extra precept, which is going to be verse 32. So Genesis chapter 32, verses 25 all the way to 32. All right, let's go ahead and get that. Genesis chapter 32, verse 25. Wayara'ah, kaya, la'ah, yakal, lawa. Wayagai. Bakat. Shalaki. 1 second. Yarakwa. Watakwai. Kap. Yarak. Daikwa. Shalaki. Bahabakwa. Anwa. Verse 26. Wayamar. Shalakanya. Kaya. Ayla. Hashakar. Wayamar. La'ah. Shalaki. Hashalakat. Kaya. Ain. Barakatanya. Verse 27. Wayamar. Alayawa. Ma'ah. Shamak. Wayamar. Yaikwa. Verse 28. Wayamar la'ah. Yaikwa. Yamar. Iwad. Shamak. Kaya. Ad. Yasha'ala. Kaya. Sharayat. Ain. Alahayim. Wa'ain. Anashim. What the word call? What the word call? Verse 29. Wayashala'al. Yaikwa. Wayamar. Hagayetda. Na'a. Shamak. Wayamar. Lama. Za. Dasha'al. Lashamya. Wayabarak. Aqua. Shum. Verse 30. Wayakora'ah. Yaikwa. Shum. Wamakuwam. Punya'al. Kaya. Ra'ayathiya. Alahayim. Punyam. Al. Punyam. Watan Tada'al. Napashia. Verse 31. Wayazara'at. Lawa. Hashamash. Kashar. Ibar. Ath. Panwa'al. Wa'awa'a. Tazalai. Am. Yarakwa. Verse 32, last verse. Am. Kan. La'a. Yarakawa. Banya. Yasha'ala. Ath. Gayai. Hanasha. Ashar. Al. Ka. Hayarak. I. Hayawam. Hazah. Kaya. Nagai. Bakat. So like Wakak, Yarak, Yaikwa, Bakayad, Hanashah. And that's it on that. Stop it up. All right. All right, let's get back to it. Genesis chapter 32, verse 25. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh. And the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. So understand that this is an angel that Jacob is wrestling. All right, Jacob is wrestling an angel he's fighting. So a man had approached him and started to fight him. And we are going to figure out the reason why this man approached Jacob in the first place. Verse 26, and he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. All right. And verse 27, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. Verse 28, so the angel, or this man who was an angel, is wrestling with Jacob, and they're both going back and forth, arguing in the middle of the fight, saying, hey, chill out. Let me go. Like, what are you doing? All right. And he said, no, I ain't going to let you go until you tell me what your name is, and until you bless me. Okay. Verse 27. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. 28. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. 29. And Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou doest ask after my name? And he blessed him therefore, or there. So he blessed him there. Verse 30. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen God face to face, and my life is preserved. 31. And as he passed over Peniel, the sun rose upon him, and he halted upon his thigh, meaning that he lifted, because when he was fighting this angel, the angel had touched the hollow of his hip, meaning that he touched his thigh, and he knocked it out of place. Okay, so Jacob was limping because of the fight. All right, but of course the outcome was he was blessed. Although he had a messed up hip, he was still blessed, and his name was changed to Israel. Okay, verse 32. Therefore, the children of Israel eat not of the sinew which shrank, which is upon the hollow of the thigh, unto this day, because he touched the hollow of Jacob's thigh and the sinew that shrank. And now I'm going to go into the next chapter, all right? So let's stop right there. So Jacob had got into a altercation with an angel, and the angel's purpose was to bless him, because, of course, that was the Most High's orders. And he let him know, like, because you are a priest and you are a prophet of the Most High, your name will no longer be Yahweh, but it will be Yasha'Allah. Yasha'Allah stands for Prince of the Power. All right? Otherwise, when you really break it down in Hebrew, he, prince, and then power. So it's broken up into three sections. Okay? Yasha'Allah is Israel, but when you break it up, he, prince, power. So you are the prince of the power. If you are if you are the progenitor, or if you are part of the 12 tribes, you are Yasha'Allah. You are Israel. And you are the prince of the power. Okay? You are a royalty unto the Lord. All right? So, let's get Genesis chapter 31, all the way to verse 7. All right? Genesis chapter 33, verse 1. Vayasha'a Yahweh Ayanua Vayara'a Wahana Aishwa Ba'a Wa'imwa Arabai Ma'awath Ayash Wayakataza Ath Hayalatyam Al La'a, Wa'al, Rakol, Wa'al, Shatia, Hashapakwath, yeah. Verse 2, Wayasham, Ath, Hashapakwath, Wa'ath, Yelad Yahum, Yelad Yahum, Ra'ashana, Wa'ath, La'ah, Wayelad Ya, Akarian, Wa'ath, Recall, Wa'ath, Yawasab, Akarian. Verse 3, Wahawa'ah, Ibar, Lapanyahum, Wayashakakwa, Arataza'ah, Shabai, Panyam, I, Gashakwa, I, Akawa. Verse 4, Wayarataza, Aishwa, Lakwara Athwa, Bakwa. No, Salahi. Salahi, 1 second. Kabakwa. Yeah. Kabakwa. Go. Al. Tazawa Arwa. Shakwakwa. Bakwa. Verse 5. Sha'a. Ath. Ayanua. Ra'a. Ath. Hanaashim. Wa'ath. Hayalatyam. Amar. Maya. Allah. La. Amar. Hayalatyam. Ashor. Kanan. Alahayim. Ath. Abadak. Verse 6. Watagash. Select it. Watagashan. Washapakwath. Hazah. Wayalad Yahan. Watashatak Yawan. Verse 7, last verse. Watagash Gum La'aha Wayaladya Wayashatak Wawa. No, Wayashatak. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wakar Nagash Yawasap Warakol Wayashatak Wawa. And that's it on that. All right, let's clap it up. All right, that was it on that one. Let's go ahead and get into it. In the English, Genesis chapter 33, verse 1 through 7. And Jacob lifted up his eyes and looked, and behold, Esau came, and with him 400 men, and he divided the children unto Leah and unto Rachel and unto the 2 handmaids. 2. And he put the handmaids and their children foremost, and Leah and her children after, and Rachel and Joseph hindermost. 3. And he passed over before them and bowed himself to the ground 7 times until he came near to his brother. 4. And Esau ran to meet him and embraced him and fell on his neck and kissed him. And they wept. Verse 5. And he lifted up his eyes and saw the woman and the children and said, who are those with thee? And he said, the children which God hath graciously given thy servant. Verse 6. Then the handmaidens came near, they and their children, and they bowed themselves. 7. And Leah also with her children came near and bowed themselves, and after came Joseph near and Rachel, and they bowed themselves. All right, so everybody is greeting each other. Esau met up with Jacob. They saluted, which is a holy kiss, which means to dap each other up. And you give each other a hug. You know what I mean? That's a holy kiss. Understand that a lot of the words in the Bible are very ancient. And so when you look at the biblical words, they are very, very ancient. They do not mean the same thing that it may mean right now in 2024 or in this age or society. Okay? Definitions have always changed. If you look at the dictionary, there's many ways of using a word, just so many usage of a word that it has multiple definitions based on the context. Okay? All right. Let's go. All right, let's go back into Hebrew. We are in Genesis chapter 33, verse 8, all the way to 14. All right, let's get it. Okay. Genesis chapter 33, verse 8. Waya Amar, Maya, La, Ko, Hamakana, Hazah, Ashar. Bakashakya, Waya Amar, La Mataza'a, Kan, Bayanya, Adanya, verse 9, Wayamar, Ashwa, Yash, Laya, Ra, Akia, Yahaya, Lak, Ashar, Lak, verse 10, Wayamar, Yaikwa, Al, Na'a, Na'a, Mataza Athia, Kun, Bayanya, Wala Slakia, Salakia, Wala Kwath, Wala Kat. There we go. All right. All right. Manakafia, Madyadia, Kaya, Kun, Ra'ayathia, Panya, Kara'ath, Panya, Alahayim, Yataratazania. What the Ratazania? Verse 11. Quack. Na'a, Ath. Barakathia. Ashar. Haba'ath. La. Kaya. Kananya. Alahayim. Wakaya. Yash. Laya. Kom. Wayapatazar. For what? Wayaquak. Verse 12. Wayamar. Nasa'a. Wanalaka. Walaka. Shalaki. 1 second. Lenagadak is how you pronounce it. Verse 13. Wayamar. Al Yawa. Adunya. Yadai. Kaya. Hayalatyum. Rakim. Wahatazan. Wahadabar. Wahabakwar. Alawath. Alia. That Shalaki. Shalaki. Give me 1 second, Shalaki. Shalaki, what the Pakwam, Yawam, Akkad, Wamakwa, Call, Hatazan, verse 14, last verse. Wabar, Na'ad, Adunya, Lapanya, Ibatwa, Wa'anya, Atanala, La Asia, Laragal, Hamalaka, Ashar, Lapanya, Walaragal, Hayaladium, I, Ashar, Aba'a, Al, Adunya, Sha'ira. And that's it on that. Slap it up. All right. Let's get back into the English. This is Genesis chapter 33, verse 8 through 14. And he said, what meanest thou by all this drove which I met? That's like which I met. And he said, these are to find grace in the sight of my Lord. Esau, verse 9. And Esau said, I have enough, my brother. Keep that thou hast unto thyself. Verse 10. And Jacob said, nay, I pray thee, if now I have found grace in thy sight, then receive my present at my hand, for therefore I have seen thy face, as thou I have seen the face of God, and thou wast pleased with me. So Jacob is trying to, give Esau a present, because Jacob was just blessed, so he wants to give a blessing over to his brother who is Esau, all right? Verse 11, take, I pray thee, my blessing that is brought to thee, because God hath dealt graciously with me, and because I have enough. And he urged him, and he took it. So he pressured Esau, his brother, because he said, look, brother, look, it's great to see you. But at the same time, I was just blessed by the Lord, and he showed me something and gave me something. So this is my gift to you. Since the Lord gave me a gift, I'm going to give a gift or a blessing unto you. All right. And he urged him, meaning that he pressured him to take it. He said, look, hey, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Take it. All right. You said that you needed $5. Here goes $100. All right. $500. No. I can't take all that. All I ask is $5. No. Take all of it. Don't ask for nothing in return. No problem, no sweat. You said that you needed, needed a ride. Here goes my car. Take my car for a few days. Now I just need for one day. Well, just in case, you never know what may come up. I don't need it at the time. You go ahead and take it. Here you go. All right. Verse 12. And he said, let us take our journey and let us go, and I will go before thee. 13. And he said unto him, my Lord, knoweth that the children are tender, and the flocks and herds with young are with me. And if men should overdrive them one day, all the flocks will die. So he's letting them know, all right, so we got all these people with us. We got all the all the animals, the cattle, and our children, our families, our servants with us. Let's make sure that we don't overdrive them to the point where they die. Let's not overwork them. That's what it's saying. All right. Let me see. Verse 14, last verse. Let my Lord, I pray thee, pass over before his servant, and I will lead on softly, according as the cattle that goeth before me, and the children be able to endure, until I come unto my Lord, unto Seir, Mount Seir. All right. So now, of course, Jacob is calling Esau his Lord, because Esau is the older brother, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Okay. So yeah, because Esau came out as a red-haired garment, and let me see here. Let me see. Give me 1 second, because I believe Esau is the older brother. Yeah, and the first came out. So Esau is the older brother, and Jacob was, he was the one that had his brother's heel. All right, so he had his foot or his ankle, he had his heel, and he came out secondly. So Jacob is the second oldest brother. All right. All right, so that's it on that. Let's go ahead and finish the last 7 of chapter 33. This is chapter 15. I'm sorry, chapter 33, verse 15. All right. Wayadabar. So like Wayamar, Aishwa, Atada Yaga, Na'a, Aimat, Man, Ha'aim, Ashar, Athia, Wayamar, Lama, Za, Aimatazaa, Kun, Bayanya, Adanya. Verse 16. Wayashab, Wayawam, Hawa'a, Aishwa, Ladarakwa, Shayara, Sha'ira, so like Sha'ira. Verse 17. Yaquab, Nasai, Sakatha, Wayaban, Lawa, Bayat, Shalakia, what lama quote Shalakia, Walamakwan Nawa, kind of a tongue twister. Aisha, Sakat, Am, Kun, Parwa'a, Shum, Hamakawam, Sakawat, 18, Wayaba'a, Yaquab, Shalat, Shalom, so like it. Yeah, Shalom, Ayar, Shakam, Ashar, Barakazah, Kanayim, Bawa Awa, Makadan, Aram, Wayakan, Ad, Panya, Ha'ayar, verse 19, Wayakwan, Ad, Kalakwath, Hashadah, Ashar, Patah, so like Natah, Shum, Ahowa, Mayad, Bunya, Kamawar, Abiyah, Shekam, Bama'ah, Kwashiyatah, verse 20, last verse. Wayatazah, Shum, Mazabak, Wayakrawa'ah, Lawa, Al, Alahaya, Yasha'ala. And that's it on that. All right, clap it up. All right, so let's go ahead and get it. Genesis chapter 33 in the English, verses 15 all the way to 20. All right. 1 second. All right, come. All right, here we go. Verse 15. And Esau said, let me now leave with thee some of the flock that are with me. And he said, what needeth it? Let me find grace in the sight of my Lord. 16. So Esau returned that day on his way to Seir. 17. And Jacob journeyed to Succoth and built him an house and made booths for his cattle. Therefore, the name of the place is called Succoth. 18. And Jacob came to Shalom, a city of Shechem, which is in the land of Canaan, when he came from Padanaram and pitched his tent before the city. Verse 19. And he bought a parcel of a field where he had spread his tent at the hand of the children of Hamor, Shechem's father, for 100 pieces of money. 20. Last verse. And he erected there an altar and called it Eliohi Israel. All right. So, long story short, what happened was Jacob and Esau went on to their way and they established more cities, more places round about the places that they were originally from. So they journeyed and they decided to establish places that were not established already, and they called it their own, to the place where over time it became our land, our holy land, our sanctuary. Okay. Now, of course, right now, when you look at Israel, when you look at all the places that we actually conquered and marked as territory, they are now overtaken by our enemies who are the heathens. So anybody that's not the so-called 12 tribes, they have taken over our territories, our places that were once dedicated to the Lord and to Israel, but they are no longer dedicated to us. They are gentrified, or better yet, they are just, defiled, so to speak. It's what the Bible would say. Okay. So, of course, if anybody got any more questions or concerns, of course, you can always text in the chat still once the class is over with or during the class. Otherwise, with that being said, we have classes Monday through Friday, pretty much Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. And every once in a while, we may have a high holy day that will fall on a random day where we don't usually do a class. But any questions or concerns, you can always ask us. All right. Once again, our link tree. All right, this is our link tree right here. We are everywhere on the face of the earth. So if you were to go to our link tree, otherwise, if you look at the right-hand corner of your screen, you will see a barcode. That is the ISUPK Minnesota barcode that you can actually take a picture of. And that way you can find all of our social medias, where we're at all times, what we're doing, what's coming up next, all those good details. All right. So with that being said, also to like, subscribe, share, and comment. All right. So that being said, I imagine, which means to stand. All right. Okay. All right. So Wapanya Hakudam. So I imagine the porch, which means everybody stands. Wapanya Hakudam, which leads to face the east. Rise up and face the east, of course. All right, let's get into it. This is the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Avanav Shba Shemayim Kodash Haya Shaka Yahweh Malakwaka Dava Rakzaka Haya Asha Barakazak Kawa Haya Bashemayim Kamana Kam Call Yawam Wasalakana Kawa Wakina Kasala Salak Kasalaknawa Kawa Yanawa Wala Dava Walasarawan Ball Hawashanawa Mayan Bra Kaya Ka Malakwa Ala Wataparak La Lamim Aman. In English, our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us of our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever, so be it. Amen. The cock, the power in the Hebrew. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Baruch Bashar, the Thalana, the cock, the Lafa'ah, Kamakala, the Kamadawa, the cock, the Tahar, the Tsari, the cock. Hakim, Hamakim, the Kak, Arakawat, Hatam Allah, the Garsha, by Shemel Shai, the Wadaman, the power in the English, Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shai, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness, power to heal all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the lepers, the power to raise the dead, the power to cleanse unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it. Let's Israel in the English, so like in the Hebrew. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua Barak Lanawa by Sha'ala Wahabayat Sapari Barak by Hashem Yahushua throughout our month. In the English, what we just said was, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, bless us in Yasha'ala in the school. In the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'a, Ayanya, Aharya, Ma'ayan, Yaba'a, Azariya, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Asha, Shemayim. Warakaza Ayathan, Lamawat, Magoka, Ayan Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yashan, Shamamar, Yasha'al, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazarka, Ayat, Yanaka, Yawamam, Hashamash, Ayat, Kawa, Rak, Malayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal Ra, Yashamar, Akapashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Saka, Wawaka, Mayata, La'ai, Awalam. In the English, I lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee when I slumber, behold. He that keepeth Yasha'Allah shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keep, the Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. The Lord shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in, from this time forth and even forevermore. All right. Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayim Adam Yalaka, Atakarash, Wa Tashqua, Al Kanahana. It's like Kayahana, Awabika, Yahama Yawan, Ra'ash, Al-Amaka, Yarayama Sawadat, Wayatha Yatazwa, Al-Sudafawanyaka, Amara, Lakawa, Nakakidam, Magoy, Wala'a, Zakar, Shamya Sha'ala, Awada, Kayahatha, it's like Kayah, now I Tazwa, Laba, Yakara, Alika, Barayat, Yakaratu, Ahoy, Adawam, Wayashama Alayam, Moa Awa, Guardian, Gabar, Waimawan, Wamalak, Palashat, and Mishabia Tazawar, Kam Ashur. Nalawa Amam, Hayawa, Zarat, Labaya Lawat, Salah, Ashalaham, Samadian, Kazia Sarah, Kayabi, Banakor, Koyashuan, Ashamagwa, Bayana Awa, Hayawa, Daman, La'anama, Shatoma, Nada Yamawa, Kara, Kazabak, Kazazor, Banai, Honda Sir Kawa, Ashar, Amaru, Narasha, Nanawa, Af, Na'awa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shatom, Tagagla, the Kwash, the Panya Rabaka, Ka'ash, the Baria Ira, Wa, Kalabat, Kalahat, Harim. Kandar Dako, Sarako, Wabasa Patu, Dalaham, Mala'a, Panaham, Palawan, Wayabaswa, Shikar, Yahweh, Yabaswa, Wayabahoma, Ayah, Wayapahara, Wayabatwa, Wayadaiwa, Wayatha, Kayatha, Shikar, Yahweh, Labaka, Ayawan, Al Kaharatiza. Psalms 83 in Hebrew, in the English, Latin. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace and be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let's cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Yahshua may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom and the Ishmaelites of Moab and the Agarenes, the Baal, and Ammon and Amalek, and the Philistines perhaps of Tyre. The shores also joined with them. They have hoped in the children of Lot, Salah, doing unto them as unto the Midianites, as a Sisera, as a Jabin, at the brook of Kison, which cares at Endor. They became as dung for the earth, making the nobles like a rib, and I said, yea, all the princes as Sabah and as Amunah, who said, let's take to ourselves the house of Yahweh in possession, on my power, making like a wheel as a stove before the wind, as the fire burns the wood, and as the flames of the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Yahweh, or Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right. Power instructions. Blessed are you, Yahweh, King of the earth and all things living. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, listen to us now, right now. To use the curses, the punishment, destruction to the heathen that speak against us, like prophets, the teachers, the princes, the priests, the Israelite brothers, and the school. To use the curses, the punishment, destruction to the heathen, and shake loose the church of the rich of Israel that refuse to give to school. Force their riches into thy sanctuary. To use the curses, the punishment, destruction to the Edomites and the nations and the drug dealers, the court system, the prison system, Planned Parenthood, all the members of our enemies, Amalek, synagogues, and armies, Roman Catholic Church, the Pope, Islam, Christianity, Egyptology, militia, Ku Klux Klan, Aryan Nation, skinheads, Parmesan, the gay movement, the lesbian, the spies, works of witchcraft, NASA space programs, Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Wall Street, open up the internet and the airways, cable access channels, and the radio channels, convict the spirit of any of thy people that seek to stop us and bring swift destruction to all the heathen that stand in the way. I try to stop us to broadcast your words throughout the planet Earth. Let loose all the plagues, cause to go to and fro through the earth and consume them. Let the place in the house of the thief and the murderer. Let Yahweh Shah, Michael, and Gabriel come down from flying saucers and punish all the heathens that come up against us as we speak thy word. Cause it to be known by all that it's the angels that have done it. Cause it to be spread to the media throughout the whole world. Cause it to shake at thy coming. In the name of Yahweh Shah, the Mashiach, our King. Thank you always, so be it. All right. Sar, which means the turn. All right. All right. All right. Courtesy salute for the brothers, men of Israel. By Shabbat and Majid, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakathon, Yazmatah. Courtesy salute for the sisters. Men of Israel, my Shabbat and Majid, Barak, Yahweh Shamar Alathon Hashem Yahushua, Yazmatah. Class dismissed. All right, shalom, Israel.